It's quite a crawl. It's beautiful back here. It's still growing. This way. Normally, on a dry day, these rocks have beautiful calcite crystals everywhere, these formations. But we've had a lot of rain lately, so they're wet. You can't see the crystals. I love that this cave is still growing. There's a lot of local history involved with it, as with any cave, I guess. But oh gosh, this area is absolutely stunning. And the cool thing is we're still so close to we're not really that far under, as you can tell with the anchor roots here. But lots of draperies, lots of soda straws, columns. They're growing beautifully. Then little register. This is my favorite cave so far in this area. Oh, perfect here. This is basically what this whole wall looks like. Where my shadow is right here. Those are crystals. It's kind of looks wet, but it's not. Those are actual crystals. This guy's growing strong. Cool thing about this cave is, other than all the growth, there's a lot of breakdown, and it's not really that big of a cave, but there's enough to see. Altogether, depending on how quick you go, the longest trip I've been in where we looked at a lot was about 3 hours, start to finish. So it's not bad. There's a lot of different levels to it. This is basically a trial level, and there's a lot of fossils in here too. So look at those. Lots of crinoids, horn coral. I could be wrong. This one looks almost like a blastoid. But crinoid here, you can see crinoid there. There's a lot. I like to call this the fossil ring because any little bump on the ceiling is a fossil. Just about. This one here is really neat. That was a nice little workout getting back here. Some good fresh growth. Neat. This little guy here. Just chilling in the water. And it ends right there. So lots of levels, some history. There's also one from the 1800s in here as well. Nice little beer can smushed up there. Gosh. Curious to see what's over here. This is the other thing I find fascinating about in this cave. These could indicate a couple of different things. From what I've researched, it could have been a water level. For example, if you have a super saturated solution of salt water basically, and it crystallizes on top. I've read that is sometimes how these form when the cave is flooded for a very long period of time, just up to this level. The crystals will start crystallizing on top of the water and coming out. Another thing I've heard was sometimes earthquakes cause those as well. So who knows? Nice little specimen right here. And there was another really cool one right here. That one's hollow. Wow. And you can see, fairly large. More fossils. Cricket. Apparently this is Rock City. Let's go explore. One more really cool thing about this cave that shows how quickly it's growing. This here. Formations growing over the writing. Looks like it could have been spray paint. It could have been a carbide lantern as well. Hard to say. Oh, I'll clean that. But, little baby. And then that leads to some other pretty areas, but not as pretty as here. Once you get past this area, it's just breakdown. A couple of formations, but not as many as right here. Also go down there as well. But I love seeing all this fresh growth. Beautiful cave. It's almost a column.